Sound check on you guys. Chad, let me hear you.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello.
Yes, let me hear you.
Sound check. 1, 2. Sound check.
Oh,
I'm low.
well,
How low can you go?
you'll be all right.
Okay. If
Everyone
you
will
say
tell me
so.
you sound fine. So
Okay.
I'm sure you sound fine.
Okay.
Hey, isn't Geocache Talk Network pod mega this weekend? Is that this weekend? I'm sorry, what's it called? It's called something. No, what the hell is it called? Someone will know. I think it's this weekend. Or maybe not. It might be.
Gary's crap. Is that what it's called?
That's not what it's called. No.
Oh, what it should
Okay,
be called?
here we go. Everybody ready to go? Roxy seems like she's ready to go. It is 8:30. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have Short in the next room.
Hello.
And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Jazz427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again. So sit back, relax, and grab your coffee.
That's right, guys. Tonight's episode 725, recorded live on July 13th, 2022. This is July Cash Your Coffee. Phone lines are open. Just give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808 Got Swag. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at collinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But before we talk about Patreon, we'll talk about last week. Guys, well done. I heard you guys did fantastic last week. I heard the show. I had to listen. And
Week before last, but yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago.
it was 2 weeks ago. What was last week? Last week was
Last week
no
was a repeat.
Repeat. Yeah.
last week. Okay, well then,
Last
well
week
done,
was the
well
repeat.
done, Chad, pushing the show live.
Pushing the button.
But did you push the website one too?
I pushed the one that you sent me. So
I sent you two. Did you push one or two?
I only got one that was sent
I know
to
you
me.
did. Yeah. You had to push the other one. I had to push it. No, but you pushed the main one. You pushed the important one, Chad. So that's good.
Okay.
Push the important one out. So don't worry. 2 weeks ago, well done, guys, on doing the show. Proving once again I am not needed. But before that, we got to talk about Patreon. Chad,
Mm-hmm.
costs a lot of money to make this show work. You know it. Jesse knows it. Jesse sees the bills. Costs a lot of money to make this show work, guys. We could truly appreciate your help. We can't do it without you guys. So there's two ways you can help us out. You can go to paypal.me. That's paypal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. Make that one-time donation. I don't care what it is, $5, $50, $500. Go straight to the bills. We don't even see it. Or you join Patreon, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Chad, today I created 2 videos just today.
Did.
I did. I created 2 videos today. I did. So next 2 weeks are locked in. I got more on the way. I just got to edit them. But yeah, I've created 2 videos today. But you get extra video, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. You get pick stickers and path tags and coins and all that good stuff. We even got really cool pins. If you see us at, you don't have to be a patron for that though. If you see us at an event, get a really cool pin. Chet, have you given out a pin yet?
Have I given out a pin? Only to myself.
Only so is your first mega going to be Seattle?
My first mega will be Seattle. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're gearing up for that. That's coming up.
Actually, no. Technically, my first mega will be in British Columbia because that's before the headquarter event.
Oh. Yeah, we're starting to get ready for that. That's coming up next month. Flying
Oh
out
yeah, coming up real close, and I'm
flying out to Seattle, getting excited, man. Gonna do a lot
yeah,
of car riding is what it's gonna be, I think, for us.
a lot of
It's
car
gonna be
riding and
a lot of driving.
a lot of friggin' planning. We'll get into it in the show, but Cash Tour is now my friend.
I saw Jesse had it up the other day before our trip. We just took a trip to South Carolina for Chad. You ever been to South Carolina in the summertime?
Yeah, used to go to Myrtle Beach all the time.
That's where we were. We were in Myrtle Beach. It is brutal. It is like stupid hot. It was like 82 with a heat index of like 106. It was like stupid hot. It was so hot, even Jesse was like, "It's hot."
It's decently hot.
It's not decently hot. No, Jesse made me go buy a shirt because I soaked through my first shirt at the first game.
Okay, that is end of springtime, maybe middle to end of springtime in Houston, hot. That's what that is.
That's stupid hot.
That's not summer hot. That is the middle to end of spring in Houston.
Yeah, but is it that? Yeah, but it was like 93% muggy, 93%. Like
yeah. Houston, 9 months out of the year is about 99%.
Yes, you got to find some place to retire that isn't like that.
Okay.
What's not like that? California.
We'll find a place.
California is stupid expensive. It's like you can't.
California, yes, is stupid expensive.
Yeah, but everywhere's expensive anymore.
But the heat,
but not like California.
At least the heat here is a dry heat.
Maybe
so
even Arizona's too hot
for you.
Yeah, for you.
I'm moving to Tennessee.
Tennessee,
moderate weather. No state income taxes.
I don't know, dude. We pulled over to get gas, and we were in the mountains in Tennessee, and wow,
and still cheap and still significantly cheaper.
That we stopped in. Just see what's the residents of the town that we stopped in.
But it's still
we don't know that they were
significantly cheaper than what I was paying in California on my trip. So
you're telling me the guy who was working the gas station wasn't a local? You didn't see?
I didn't go inside the gas station.
You didn't see.
No, I didn't go in. No, but we did find some pretty cheap gas on our trip. It was under $4.
Yeah,
that was the highlight of the drive anyway.
My finding cheap gas was like $6.25.
No, that's what I think we saw 391. Where were we?
We saw
391.
We saw 391.
391, Chad. That was our lowest.
Kentucky,
392.
Maybe.
No,
391.
Where was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What state it was.
My highest was 679.
I hear that it's like in Chicago in the city, it's like 570s. I think here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so sorry about that. I don't know what tangent brought me there, but yeah, so Patreon guys, you want to join Patreon, you can. It's a great thing to be part of. You get all this extra stuff. You get patron only shows. You get giveaways at the end of the year. It's a lot of fun to be a patron. So you want to help us out, you can go to Patreon, and you're helping to run this show. So become a patron. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Bee Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's SUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are always made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com for all your swag and pat tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tag. With over 44,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventure for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting us at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com. Hey, Chad, did you see that she's got an Alaska one coming up next year?
Yeah, I saw that.
How about that, Chad?
How about that?
Alaska.
I've done it. Well, not her adventure, but I've
cached
been on
Alaska?
I've cached Alaska.
What have you cached Alaska?
It was in May of 2015.
Oh, a long time ago. Dude, that's like 100 years ago. That's pre-pandemic. That's a different world. Come on, man. What's the program? All right, Jess, sorry.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting us at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-geo.com.
And as always, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or in our, Chad?
Or in our show notes. It's like you're going to spoil that.
Sorry. All right, guys. Tonight is Cash or Coffee, guys. That means anything goes. We can talk about whatever you like. You guys want to give us a call, you can. 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. Give us a call. We can talk about whatever you guys want. We do have some topics here tonight to talk about. First thing up, news. Urban Tree Canopy, the store. We've got a big tea flash sale going from now until Thursday. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central, $12.95 for teas. That's pretty good, man. $12.95.
Mm-hmm.
That's going till tomorrow. That's it. And we got an email, Chad. You ready for an email?
I got mail.
I'm ready.
Yay! I got mail.
Are you sure?
Yay!
This is for you, Chad. Nandy108, Chad says, there's a couple of times that y'all, and it's actually y'all, which I love, y'all have mentioned a Geocoin Exchange where you exchange at the very minimum an unactivated Geocoin. It usually happens around the U.S. holidays. I was wondering what it was called and what the link to sign up is. Chad.
So there isn't like an official link. It's all done through the geocaching forums. And I have the link to the forums in the show notes. And there are different missions. So if you search for the keyword mission, you'll find it, such as Happy Easter Mission, which was the last one. And it's also posted by Level K9. And I will put that information, the information is in the show notes, and I will also include that information in the chat room.
Thank you, Chad. There you go. Hope that answers your question. All right, moving right along then. Chad, anything? I'm going to let you start. It is Cash or Coffee. I'm going to let you start. You go. Guys, give us a call. You want to talk about something? 808-468-7924.
So, not too long ago, at the end of the last month, I went on a trip with the family to do most of a bunch of the lab caches up Highway 1. so the Pacific Coast Highway. So we drove down to Santa Cruz, grabbed several new counties on the way down there, and about 30 live caches, and also got a webcam.
Oh, nice. Look at you getting a webcam.
Yeah, my nice, rare experience getting a webcam. The next day, we drove up to Fort Bragg. We wound up skipping some of the live caches. We're planning on doing the live caches in around Golden Gate Bridge, but they had the parking lots blocked off. So I was like, screw this, we're moving on. But I got about 40 more lab caches before the day was running way too late. And then, so we skipped a couple series in there, but I got a few more new counties and a virtual cache all along the way there. And then the next day we were heading from Fort Bragg up to Liggett and got 8 more live caches, and then over to Reading. We did the obligatory drive through the tree. That was actually at the last stage of the very last live cache, and I don't think I uploaded those into Google Photos because I took those with my good camera.
So your wife was with
Yeah,
you for all these adventure labs.
Yes. So they weren't exactly thrilled. They were thrilled on some of them. The ones that took us to lighthouses and stuff like that. They really enjoyed that. But when it was pulling off to the side of the road to tell what color the sign was, that one, there's a few out there that just didn't quite cut the mustard. And then the day was getting long, and the road is very windy. So we wound up skipping a few in there. So after Reading, we headed back home, grabbed a few more counties as well. So the numbers are 4 days, 1,041 miles, 78 lab caches, 12 traditionals, 2 virtuals, 1 letterbox, 1 webcam, and 14 new counties.
14 new
14 counties.
Those are big counties too. So,
and so what does that put you at now? Do you know what you're at for the year? Jesse, do you know what Chad's at for the year? You're not.
It's like 21, I think.
I can look. Has 427. 1 second here. Wait, you're not coming up as
I'm at 214. So where was I? What was it before? 193. So
yeah, we started the year. You were at 193.
So that's 21.
21.
21 very large counties.
Very large counties for Chaz. Yes.
Yeah. So El Rojo wants to know, what is all this talk about all the counties that we're doing? The challenge.
This is in January.
He says he's catching up. He's catching up on shows here.
In January, what's his caching? What's his caching name?
El Rojo.
Mark Metz.
Oh no,
Mark Metz.
Oh no,
Mark is
you're talking about Mark Metz. Okay.
With a red in it. I don't know what his caching name is.
You know when the name's like right there at the tip of your tongue?
I know. Something with a red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Red Rooster or something?
No, what the heck? Mark Metz, I've cached with him.
Scorpio Red.
Scorpio Red.
Scorpio. I knew Red was in there. I said Rooster, Scorpion, same thing. Scorpio said, like, hey, let's have a contest. Now that the one of the contests was over, your contest, El Rojo, he said, let's have a contest. Who can find the most counties in a year? He thought who can get to 100 in a year, which I think he's lying. I just think he knows he's going to lose, so he did that. So he says, let's do whoever can get the most in a year. So we've been doing that right. And so every Catch Your Coffee, he usually calls, and I'm surprised, and checks in with us to see how many we have. And right now, Chad's at, how many you got, Chad? 21? 21, Chad.
So not even close.
Well, not all the running yet. Yeah.
I feel like Chad is at a major disadvantage being on the West Coast, though. Like,
yes,
yeah.
We should count those like 1.5 counties apiece.
Okay, so he's at what, 42 or something? What's he at?
Okay, make him feel a little better.
Yes.
Hang on, I gotta blow this up and then share, so people understand the differences in the counties. Share
No, we get
screen.
it, Chad. Don't. It's okay. It's not your fault.
See, these are the counties that I'm dealing with, and these are the other counties that I got. Okay, and they're dealing with these
It's
itty
not
bitty
my fault.
counties
You
over
chose
here.
to live in California. You choose that.
No, my employer chose for me to live in
choose
California.
Yeah, El Rojo says you can travel, no handicaps. You chose to live there. You can travel. It's not like you can't. We've been traveling. Dude, I found my entire state. My entire state is out. I have to go to
Yeah,
different
that's true.
states.
We almost have to go 2 states away.
We're in the same state.
The amount of counties that I have in my state is bigger than your entire state. So
Leah says you can always move, Chad. No one's keeping you in California.
Don't you work remote now anyway?
Yeah, you work. Yeah, you can work anywhere. Oh, boo-hoo with you. You know, good job.
I cannot move. I still need to be within driving distance from work when I need to get into the lab and do stuff. So
Where's my boo-hoo sound? I don't have
The
a
entire
boo-hoo
country is driving distance. It just might take you a little longer from other parts.
I wish I had a boo-hoo sound. I'd have this. That's all I have for Chad's boo-hoo sound. Sorry, Chad.
trust me, if I could move today, I would make the choice and retain my job. I would make the choice and move to a state where I don't have to pay out the wazoo for state income tax, property tax, this tax, that tax, and everything else. So,
Yeah, there you go. See, Chad Taz, no bueno.
no bueno.
No bueno. So I mentioned this 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna mention it again. So everybody knows we haven't talked about this in a long time. Everybody knows we've got a travel bug race going. We had a listener one, and we also have a host one. We haven't talked about it in forever, I know. And so Chad, you know what's ending soon? It ends in like August, I think.
Yeah,
It ends. It's coming. The end is soon.
the end is near.
The end is near. So yeah, guys, we haven't checked. Jesse actually saw. Did we talk about how you found yours again, Jess? Somebody showed
We
Jesse.
mentioned that.
I don't think we did. If anybody who remembers, our patrons know for sure. Jesse, because we filmed it, Jesse saw her. So just to recap, I apologize. Just to recap for everybody, new listeners here. 16 months ago, I'd say. I think we did 18 months. 16 months ago, Jesse and I had a race to see who can get the Chad first. A couple years ago. And then finally we got the Chad, and Chad said, "Hey, let's flip it now. Let's see who can get back to our porch cache." Yeah, I say our, me and Jesse. So Chad, we had all ones out there set in California, all put out in the same place. So I have one, Jesse one, and Chad has one. For the past 16 months, they've been traveling. And obviously, there's different variations. If you take a picture with a listener, you take a picture with an old, there's points involved for, how far you go, states you travel, places you go. So it's almost over. Chad's has been MIA for a long time.
Well, it got found again, and then it got moved into a cache, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, it's been sitting there since April. Looks like.
So. Mine is Jim Stark has had mine for Starcatcher's had mine forever. I think he's had it since before January. Bringing it to events. Jesse, meanwhile, Jesse and I were in November. Jesse and I were doing the northeastern part of the United States, caching northeast, caching. What do we catch? What's it called? Oh my God, I'm blanking. Help me. New England. We were caching New England, and we wound up grabbing a cache in Washington D.C. And Jesse's travel bug was there, and we saw it and we took pictures with it, but Jesse couldn't take it because we're not allowed to touch it. So Jesse waved goodbye and we went on our way, and somebody found it, and somebody actually moved it along. And so Jesse and I are at GeoClash, where we won that trophy right there, that trophy. And some guy
contributed to that. We did not single-handedly win that.
Single-handedly win it, but yes, we did. So some guy comes up to Jesse. He's like, "Guess what?" And Jesse's like, "What?" He's like, "Kapow!" And he shows her trackable. He had her trackable.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Who was the cashier, Jess? Do you remember who it was?
Little Black Dog has it.
Black Dog. That's who had, and he currently has it. So yeah. So Jesse saw her trackable again,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he was
Yep.
going to dump it in the cache. Where is it?
Well, as of June, well, I don't know who that was. I can't remember who it was who had it now. If that was who that was. Little Black Dog had it for a long, long time. And then the last log on the cache page is from June.
Really?
That it was in Las Vegas. It was in Maryland for a long time.
Oh, really?
It did some traveling, went to California, did some other traveling, and then supposedly it's in Las Vegas. So we'll see if that shows up.
Geocaching vlogger Joshua says, I saw Jesse's trackable in Yuma in February.
Okay, so that would have been before the trip to California. I'm going back through.
Yes. So yeah, guys. So apparently Jim tells me it ends in September. So apparently it's that. But it's ending soon. That's soon. We've been doing this thing forever. I can't believe none of us made it to our doorstep yet. That blows me away. Mine almost got dipped. It was in the house.
Yeah,
Mine was in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brett had it in the house.
Yours had the closest proximity
to the cache. Yeah, about 5 feet. Yeah. Yeah. So.
And I think Chaz is closest right now.
Chaz is really? Wow.
It's lost somewhere in Indiana.
It's Indiana.
Oh, it's in Indiana. Yeah. Oh.
It is in Indiana. Let's see. Where is this?
We were just in
Indiana. Yeah, it's near Crown Point, Indiana. So it's not like real far
from us.
Yeah, it's not. It's a couple hours from us.
I'm going to take a call.
We
got California. GSO times 2. Hello, sir.
Hello. You got me right in the middle of eating a piece of pie. So nice timing.
Nice.
So, got some breaking news. People should check and see how many credits they have for lab caches.
Because I heard something about this.
If you did not have a credit, you now have 2.
Well, let me check how many I have. I had 1. So if I have 1, I still have 1?
If you had 1, you don't get an additional 1.
Okay.
If you had none, you got 2.
You get 2? Oh.
2.
Wow. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
I heard that.
Username is. You heard
that? And I just confirmed it.
You have none?
I have 1 currently. I still have 1. I've been sitting on for a little while.
I've got 1 credit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep.
So is it everyone?
I have 1.
Just finished. Yeah, it looks like perhaps everyone. I have a premium account. I just finished setting out Adventure Lab, and I now have 2.
Yeah. Oh, you're lucky. Timing was perfect on that too. Yeah, for you. I have 1.
It really was.
Dude, I have an adventure.
Really
I have an Adventure Lab.
Out.
I have a virtual. I have a Jesse. We still have to do those.
We still have celebration events.
Event. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I still have that.
Yeah.
They're good through the end of the year, right?
Off your fannies and get some stuff done here, boys.
Baseball's almost over. Baseball's almost over.
Traveling and baseball's over. Yeah, it's almost done. And that, but then once baseball ends, then it's mega season for us. Then we've got.
You know what? I might host one during the headquarters weekend, or not weekend, but the week that week. Mm-hmm. We're heading down towards almost to Oregon to grab a specific cache down there and some others. So I might do it in the town of was it Long? I can't remember the long something or other. Maps.
Oh, well, good job, GSM. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I totally, that one got by me.
My pleasure.
I did not hear about that one.
And just a little compliment to Jesse and
Longview.
the other guys. They did a great job 2 weeks ago. That was fabulous. So
Thanks.
good
Scott.
job.
Appreciate
Catch
that.
you guys later.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah, I got time to put that out.
Oh, do you still have time?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a
We-
month from now.
Yeah, it's over. It's 36 days from when I'm going to be in there, according to Cash Tour.
Nice. Hey, good for you. Time. We got Des Moines, Iowa. Hello, sir. Des Moines, Collin, Illinois.
That's all I was going to say. Is Illinois is calling.
We really do have a town here called Des Plaines.
Yeah, we do. Des Plaines. It's not Des Plaines. It's Des Plaines.
Right.
I think in New Mexico they do call it Des Moines,
Yeah.
and in Washington, I think that's Des Moines, isn't it?
It's Des Moines.
Each
Iowa.
one of them has a Des Moines.
I'm
And
Yeah,
they're
there's-
pronounced differently.
Mexico and Des Moines, Washington.
I don't know. How are you, sir?
I've been to all three.
How are you?
Good. Well, no. Okay.
You're not good?
It's been a month.
It's been a month. It has. Yes.
I haven't got. I don't think I've called since I broke my streak
Mm-hmm.
at 840 days.
And you let it lapse?
I was at my family reunion out in Colorado, and it was 10 till midnight, and there wasn't a cache within 10 minutes from me.
Oh, you didn't plan ahead, sir.
Mm.
Didn't plan ahead.
No, I did. I was going to leave with some people to go into Estes and get a cache and then go up in the mountains. And we were at the family reunion and time just got away from us. And then next thing you know, I don't know what happened.
That's when you need a challenge cash
So-
backup.
Yeah. I've done that, but I took care of all those.
He immediately
yeah.
left. It's the problem.
Ran
Then
out of mulligans.
What was volleyball, and I twisted my knee, and so basically I've gotten one cache in a month.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh,
I-
wow.
And how many counties is
I was-
that? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I popped
was,
Jessica's.
didn't get- since the last time I called you, I haven't gotten any counties.
You want to know how many I've gotten since the last time you called me?
Oh, yeah.
So what are you at now? Just
Well,
out of
no.
curiosity.
I was depressed. What am I at now?
You got to call the show
Uh,
ready to go, man. You got to tell me how many you got this year so far. I'm ready.
Hey.
I knew you'd be calling in. I got
What?
my numbers sitting right there on the screen. I know.
I know. But you're not depressed like I am.
I'm pretty depressed right now.
840 and yeah, I didn't tell anybody about it for 2 or 3 days. I couldn't believe it. I was so heartsick.
That's okay. So, start over again. Start with number one.
But now as soon as I'm done with this event this weekend, then I'm gonna start back up, and I'll probably start another streak. And I'm going out to Seattle, so I'll get counties going out there. I'm planning on driving out,
So will I.
so I should get some counties there,
Mm-hmm.
up
you
and
go.
back,
Oh yeah. If you
driving out and flying back, because
Mm-hmm. Okay, but again, the question
So-
remains: how many have you found this year?
what was it, like 114?
I don't know. Is that what you're?
Jesse, you've got all the numbers.
Oh, you started at 411.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Good grief.
Okay,
What
so
are you
just
at now? You
I'm
started
looking-
at 411.
Brent Services got to
You
get the state souvenirs. Oh my God, there's
are
like no state
now-
souvenirs left for me. I think there's like 5 left.
You're now at 524.
This is
524.
so that is 5. Right.
113.
So that's a difference of
113.
115.
Okay, and I think the last time we talked, I
100
was like at like 30, I think, or something like that.
And what are you up to now?
I am now up to 79.
Nice.
So I'm
I
pretty-
told you it's difficult.
Yeah. Well, we did a
And
good
what is
job.
Chad up?
What? I'm up to 7.
What is Chad and Shortiness up to?
Chad is up to? Chad, what are you up to? I'll let Chad.
21.
21.
21
I
very
have-
large counties.
Yeah. And I have 76 new counties.
And-
this year.
Jesse, what are you up to?
76.
I have more counties than you? How is that possible?
Yeah, because you went to Florida, and I think we also had a repeat somewhere that I already had.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I traveled. Yeah, but you're about to go away. You'll be fine.
I'm not getting anything new.
No,
you-
really? Nothing?
No, I'm going everywhere I've been before.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know, when I drove out to Colorado, I was going to a family reunion, so I couldn't really catch a lot of, I had to just drive, and you can't go way out of the way. And I've got most all the counties between Des Moines and Denver.
Mhm. All right. Well, year's only half over, kid.
I
We still
think
got
I
plenty
had-
of time.
What?
So the year's only half over. We still got plenty of time. Plenty more counties to get. Plenty more.
We've got what? 5 months to go.
Yeah. Now, and
5.5 months.
And as I told you at the beginning of the year, this is my strong spot here. The later in the year, this is when my numbers pick up. Because this is like when I start hitting, baseball's over, and like now I can start really hitting.
Right.
This is where my numbers will shoot up.
Are you? But most of the events you go to are in the summer or late summer, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. we'll
So
see.
the baseball season is up.
Baseball season is just about over. It's a couple weeks. That's it. They're done. They're done. They're done with tournaments now. It's just.
Are you in the play?
Well, playoffs are starting next week. They do. So
Oh.
then once it's over, it's over. Yeah. So almost there.
Okay. What are we looking at here?
I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm just looking at Project GC.
So do we have a number for him? How many does he have? 113? Jesse
113,
has
I think
70
I
You have
Yeah.
76.
calculated.
I have 79, and Chad has a 21.
Yep.
21 large counties.
Oh, very large counties.
It is mega season.
That doesn't really count.
I know.
I know.
He does. It's Chad.
It's there's no way out here that without me traveling back east somewhere that, that I could even hope to catch up.
Yeah. It's
Just think how if you just flew into the Midwest and caching, you could add
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, easy. Oh yeah, Jesse. What did we add in Indiana? Just on southern Indiana, Jesse. How many that trip did we
We had
get?
like 41
Mhm.
that trip
41 that trip or something like that.
in,
Yeah, some
in 2.5
number.
days.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, but you think my wife's gonna let me go do that? I don't think so.
That's a YP, Chad.
she can navigate.
She couldn't have
No. Doing the 4 days, 1,041 miles was, and no, she was not happy with the caching. She liked the views, but didn't like the caching.
Yeah. All right, Mark.
She doesn't like eating. Okay. Well, we will go at this. Hopefully, things will pick up this month.
Yes.
I am so far behind. I haven't even gotten the promotion. I don't even think I've got the first part of the.
Oh my goodness, we
promotion.
got that. Oh, we got that early. Is that already due again? When's that?
No, we got another like 3 weeks. It doesn't start again until August.
Yeah, we started that.
We finished that in like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at that.
And I haven't even.
Yep.
Really.
Right. Mark, you be well. We'll talk to you next month. Okay. You be well. Be happy.
Take care.
It's just a game. All right. We'll talk to you.
I know. Okay, bye.
Be well. Chad. Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Europe. We had an interesting trip.
But not to Europe.
Not to Europe. No, you are up, not Europe.
Oh, I thought you were saying we were going to Europe. I was excited there for a second.
We can go to. I'll go to Europe.
Okay, let's go.
I need a new passport till my passport expired.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, we went on a trip, Scott and I.
Yeah.
We hopped in the car and we drove a roundabout way to get to South Carolina.
The geocaching roundabout way is what we did.
We took the geocaching route to South Carolina.
Right.
And then we took the geocaching route home 10 days later. So along the way, either on the way there or on the way back, we made a few important stops, including South Carolina's oldest.
Nice.
Including North Carolina's oldest. And we have started officially started the Cache Across America series, even though I did have one in where was I? Oklahoma, maybe, but I forgot to get the code word, so I have to go back there anyway. And Scott obviously has to go back. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got both Cache Across America caches in South Carolina and North Carolina. So that was
down. 48 to go.
Yeah.
8 to go.
We also got both of the North Carolina webcams.
Yes.
So
Have we cleared the whole state?
Of North Carolina? Yeah, there are exactly 2 webcams in North Carolina. We have them both. So did you know that we're down to only 87 active webcams in the States?
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Only 87. Yeah, I think like 2 years ago there were well over 100. So they're dropping. I don't know how many you have. I have 31.
We got to be close.
I'm sure we're pretty. I can't imagine we would be any different from each other, but yeah. So I have 31. So
Brent Sawyer is surprised we got Octopus Garden. Why is
that we got it? You're surprised that we got it, or that we finally got it? It's hard to tell via text. Well, I made it way more difficult than it should have been. I'm going to totally embarrass myself here, but I think every single cacher has had this experience at least once in looking at a puzzle and totally overthinking it, right? Completely overthinking it.
So are you going to? You can't even like give it away because you're totally going to give it away.
I know, but it's like the simplest, silliest thing, and I'll try not to give it away, but
we'll give it a spoiler. I'll give it a.
Couldn't see the forest for the trees.
Exactly. I mean, the puzzle very clearly tells you what the answer is, and I in my mind that was all one word, and I'm like trying to figure out what this word means, and I'm like, Googling the most hilarious things. I'm sure my Google history is like, what are you talking about? I mean,
She
it was
took
the
two
most
words
ridiculous
and
thing.
combined them as like it's a
I
word.
thought it was one word and I didn't know what that word meant. And I was like really super confused. And then I like Googled the question and I found the answer to the question and it says, well, it says right there. So the answer is this. And I still didn't get it. I was like, and then all of a sudden later on, I started thinking, all of a sudden it dawned on me and I was like, oh my God, I am so incredibly dumb. It was like,
Chad, in the private chat, I told you what the 2 words were. Because I don't want to spoiler alert it for anybody who hasn't.
I mean, it's a pretty basic puzzle. It is like as basic as you can get. And
she's
just
Googling this.
completely overthought it. Completely. So, you know.
Okay,
Like,
I've got to Google what she made that into.
What is that?
All right.
Yeah,
So if you
what
don't know,
things she's got.
Octopus Garden is GC70. GC70. So you all can look that
I
up.
guess you all can look that up and solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
And
There's a
It's
Facebook
what
page.
kind of
GC70.
genius my wife
Wait,
is.
okay, wait. Other people are telling me that, okay, I don't feel so bad now. Tiva says she was the same. She did the
there you
same
go.
thing. Sorry, I'm calling
Brent
people
said it
out
happened to
here.
him too.
Brent
Brent
Sawyer
said
said
it
it happened to him there too. Okay, so oops, sorry. So I don't feel so bad, but I mean, we've all been there. We've all done that,
Yeah.
trying to solve a puzzle.
Oh yeah, there
You know.
definitely many things that it's like I'm way overthinking it, and
Yeah.
it's like dial it back.
Right.
It literally said, I was like, so that's the one. She's like, oh, you get it. Like, that's the answer.
Yeah. I
Adorable.
totally overthought it.
Meanwhile, it said, or, and here's the funny thing as well, also, is that it says if you can't solve the puzzle, there's a hint on the bridge. Which I don't think I'm giving anything away. We saw no hint on
I
the
couldn't
bridge.
find anything, but I probably looked right past it anyway. So
Granted, I was not stopping because it was stupid hot. So I'm like, if you want to look, God bless, I'm going back to the air conditioning car. But she gave it a. How much did you contribute to solving the puzzle, Scott? No, I laughed at her when she told me the story.
he drove me there.
I drove her there. And I think we called that state that term for the rest of the trip too. Did we? I think.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Yeah. So now we're up to 19 states oldest caches.
Yes.
I'll have to go
19
back
is
and
what we're
check.
up
I
to.
think I'm at 6 or 7.
Yeah, we got 19 oldest.
There
And
was technically
we saw the benchmark thing.
Yeah, so Tag in the GSD says there was a benchmark type thing for the hint, and I actually took a picture of the benchmark
picture
thing.
of
And I
it,
didn't see
yes. Yeah,
anything
you're like,
about any of the words. I don't know. Anyway,
words.
so yeah, so now we're up to 19 oldest states. So, and here's another thing that I felt really silly about. After we found these 2 oldest, I was like, oh, I wonder what kind of impact this is going to have on my Jasmer grid. I wonder if one of these filled a square in my Jasmer.
Oh God, we go into this. You tell
And
this story?
so, yeah, why not? I mean, I'm already like outing how it was so hot. I like couldn't even think, right? So
Stupid hot.
So I pull out my phone. I open up Project GC and I look at my stats and I went, oh my God, Scott, we completed our Jasmer. We filled it. It's done. He's like, what? Really? I said, yeah, we didn't even know it. And so then I started thinking about it and I went, wait, we finished this last year when we went to Atlanta.
Georgia. Yeah.
He was
And
like,
for the record, I was in the same
yeah.
boat. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe we finished it. That's fantastic. We don't have to go anywhere else now.
We both completely forgot that we had
We made a whole
actually
video about it.
already
Patron.
Yeah.
A whole video
Yeah,
about
it's
finishing our Jasmer.
August
Yeah.
2000 is the hard one because
The
there's
hard
4
one.
there are 4 in the entire world, and
Mhm.
one of them's over in Sweden, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just stupid
So-
hot.
Yeah. So now we need 3 for a double. So we have to go to Turkey Run in Indiana, which we haven't gotten yet, and then we have to go
I've got that
to.
one.
We have
It's
to
gotta
go to
be
Michigan. We got to get
Michigan.
Power Island and
Or Eastland.
Geocache 612.
So
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
that one on the day my brother got married.
Oh, look at
Which
you.
one? Turkey Run.
Turkey Run.
Nice.
And I have literally walked past where that cache was probably a dozen times since it had been placed. But before knowing what geocaching was,
Mm-hmm.
when I was back, because we would camp out around there and we would go hiking around there. We used to jump off the covered bridge that's not far from it. My old stomping grounds.
We got to go check that out. We got to get down there.
Yes.
We've been trying to do Turkey Run for years, and we just have not been able to get out there and do it.
It's just so close that it's like
Yeah.
it's like we'll get there, but it's
I
like
know.
we don't make an effort to get to it because it's just
Yeah.
it's for you. It's a
It's
couple
just
hours
there. We'll get to it eventually.
Yeah. It's like the Sears Tower. I haven't been to the Sears Tower since I was freaking 8.
But
I gotta go
because
because there's a virtual there. But like I don't have the Sears Tower virtual, just because like it's my city. That's
Right.
a good spot.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like I'll get there eventually, All right, Jess, anything else about the stupid hot trip?
20 new counties on the trip.
20 new counties on that trip.
We did make it a point to stop for quite a while every time we found a new or passed into a new county. And then after a while it got old and I'm like, we don't have to keep doing this. I'm feeling pretty good about how many we've gotten. We've gotten quite a few.
Yeah, we made nice little dads.
But then you'll wind up having a hole in the middle of everything. And when you get home, you're like, damn it, we should have got one there.
No, what happened was I was trying to connect one side of North Carolina with the other side of North Carolina, and we were almost through. There were like 2 left on the western edge of North Carolina, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. We'll connect, from one side to the other side. And so I opened up the map. I went, wait a second. Oh, that's right. We DNF'd that cache.
We DNF'd one cache in a county.
Way back at the very beginning.
One cache. Yeah. So you have one spot open.
Yeah. So.
Nice job, Jess. Well done.
Yeah.
So, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jesse and I, when Jesse and I went to the Geoclash, I think we told the story about scooter caching. We hopped on the electric scooters.
Yeah.
Geocaching. And I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a lot of fun. Jesse seemed to enjoy it. And so I couldn't get it out of my head. And when something's in my head, forget about it. So I'm doing some research on it. And I'm like, I found a place, Chad, in Canada. The most expensive scooter you can get is a Bird 1. It's one of the first scooters they made. It's basically the same birds that you rent. It's a Bird 1. It's about $1,200 scooter. I'm not paying $1,200 for a scooter. That's stupid.
Hell no.
There's a place in Canada, Chad. I talked to the guy. Great guy. The company is in Canada. The company's name is, sorry, I'm going into my notes right now. The company's name is Cycling Avenue. It's cyclingavenue.com. They sell refurbished bikes, refurbished everything. I'm sure, including refurbished scooters, of course. They sell they sell road bikes, mountain bikes, hybrid bikes, kids bikes, electric bikes, fat bikes, and obviously electric scooters. The great thing about this company is that, like, aside from selling, good bikes really cheap and scooters really cheap, they also have a 30-day trial, Chad, and B, it is $50 shipping. Right, that's it. You're not paying more than $50. Which is dirt cheap to ship a bike from Canada to that's to the States. So anybody want a refurbished, refurbished bike, a refurbished scooter, go to cyclingavenue.com. Great guys. They're awesome. Our scooters are like new. They're like brand new. They're awesome. So I got 2 scooters, and Jesse and I went. We took them out last week, and we went caching with them around here. And they work great. We took a ride before the show. It's a lot of fun just to get out there and get any electronic scooters. So we're going to bring them to Midwest Geobash.
Do they fold down or?
No, they're straight up. No, they're not
straight up.
No, but they're awesome.
But it's
Fat
like
tired,
it's an actual. Yeah, it's an actual bird. I mean, you have to scan the QR code and everything. You have to use the app. Like
Yeah,
it's an actual
use it.
bird.
Okay, so you got a bird one. Okay.
Yeah, we got
Mhm.
I
bird one.
was you just said that you had got a scooter. I wasn't sure which one you had gotten. Cool.
Yeah, we got the bird one.
Yeah, they're
It's a
bird
nice little
ones.
scooter. They're fun, man. They're a lot of fun to go riding around on. So we're gonna bring in the Midwest. So they're gonna be great for power trails, says Jesse. Well, how'd you say it, Jess? We're just gonna get fatter now because we won't be
Yeah,
doing as
we're
much walking.
lazy.
So yeah,
We're being
guys,
lazy.
you guys cyclingavenue.com if you guys want a used bike or refurbished. I didn't say you a refurbished bike. Go to cyclingavenue.com. They ship to the States, man. They're kind of awesome. And it's cheaper because it's Canadian money compared to American money. So we had that, which is a lot of fun. So we're having fun with that. And Jesse has an interesting story. Jesse,
Yeah.
tell the story.
So over
Yeah.
over the past few weeks, I had been through a couple of different places. We finally put some like weird cryptic messages, and I don't know. We finally put it all together that several people had seen an envelope that had been placed in a cache in the next town over from where we live. Not one of our caches, doesn't have anything to do with us. It was one that we had previously found, but it was in this one specific cache. And on the envelope, it was written, "Get to the cacher, Scott Burks or Shorty Knits." So Scott and I went and refound this cache. Yep, there's the envelope. Get this to Casher Scott Burks or Shorty Knits. And we made a video. So our patrons, you guys will know what was in the envelope.
Yeah. Well, Chad,
Sweet.
what do you think was in the envelope?
I don't think it was cash.
What do you think was in the envelope?
Chad's going to find out when the patrons do.
Maybe tickets.
Maybe tickets, Chad says. Maybe tickets. So yeah, it was just really interesting. It was the next. Did you say it was the next town over? It wasn't even like
the next town over.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, not even one of our caches or anything. So.
But we filmed the whole thing. So yeah, patrons will in 2 weeks. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Patrons will. Jess. That's when that one comes out. That's one of the two I actually filmed today. I actually edited it today. So yeah, super interesting. Cool. So yeah, so thank you to whoever put the envelope into the cache. That was interesting. So
Anthrax.
So yes, so there you go. So that's also a weird thing that happened to us. That's actually really kind of weird that happened. And Jess, a new iOS widget came out too. How about that?
Yes.
Did you try the widget, Jesse?
I did try the widget.
Yes.
It was weird though when I first tried to add it. It didn't show up in my list of available widgets to add. And I went back, I double checked. I have the latest iOS and I have the latest version of Geocaching. I'm sorry. Let me back up here. This is a widget for the Geocaching official app.
Correct.
But it wasn't there in my list. And then a couple hours later, I decided to try it again and it was there. So, so I added it and it's kind of nice. It shows you that you're either 2 nearest or 5 nearest caches to where you currently are.
And are you going to continue to use this widget, Jesse?
Yeah, I added it to my my left screen, my swipe left, where you can add all your widgets. Yeah. So El Rojo is guessing that the envelope contains the key to the murder motel.
It's the murder motel, not hotel. It's murder motel.
The murder motel still uses keys and not cards. I actually stayed in a really nice hotel a few weeks ago that used a key.
Yeah, Jesse actually took a
That was
picture of it and sent it to me, going like, "Can you believe this?" Like, it's still,
it was, and
what
it
is
was a nice
this?
place. It was a nice place. It wasn't
But
a
for the
murder
record, the
motel.
murder motel did use a key. Yes, it was a key.
Yes, it
I
did.
don't know how long it's been since I've used one that
Take a
had
key.
had a key.
Yes. Okay, we have anything else to talk about? Anything else, Chad? Oh, you got something else, there, Chad? You got one other thing on there.
I'm becoming a cash tour savant. So
It's
definitely,
Cash Tour Savant.
I'm becoming a power user of Cash Tour, and let me tell you, planning 14 days of caching can get exhausting. Cash Tour is making some things a lot easier, but it's also a bit challenging in a few areas. I wish we had a little drag around way to move the ordering of caches on the map, but
Mm.
I'm managing to basically use two windows when have a second copy of it up, looking at the map and determining, okay, where do I need to move these in order to get them switched around. The other thing is I keep Project GC geocaching maps with like the favorites or whatever I'm searching for, and a leaflet dump from GSAC of all the lab caches in there, so I can organize and figure out, okay, what caches do I want to bring in for this, including the lab caches. So the lab caches was probably the most challenging of things, but Rich Reagan's tool makes it a lot easier there, bringing it in with the bulk adding ability. And so I just wanted to say that if you haven't tried it yet, try it. And it might be even good to go back and rewatch our episode where we had Rich on. I'm not sure which episode number that was, but just search for Cache Tour in our in our website for the past shows, and you'll find it. And yeah, it's an amazing tool.
Do you concur?
Yes.
More to add on that.
No.
All right, for the record, it's episode
works really well.
708. It's episode 708 for the record.
I found that quickly.
It is. Yeah, well, our site works quickly when our search works.
And I became an OS OpenStreetMaps editor as well.
Oh.
because one of the roads was closed, and it had it routing back and forth 3 times for the series of caches, because it was the road was the road was marked as not accessible or private, and so I had to change that in order to route through there properly. And it really doesn't matter that it's not there. It's just for like the knowing the amount of time it's going to take. So the estimated time gets thrown off significantly if it's trying to reroute and route back.
Yeah, I mean that's what Jesse used Cache Tour for our trip to just South Carolina and back. She just used it, and I know we were working up for those numbers in terms of time. Like, how are we? I always ask her, like, where are we? Like, in terms of like, are we ahead? Are we behind? You know, because it's
right. And I'm trying to get that in there as well and understand it with regards. We got events that we're going to be going to and stuff, and I'm trying to get caches in before and then caches after and keep things going. And yeah, it's going to be, I'm definitely going to be looking at, and it's like, are we ahead? Are we behind? Do we need to skip a couple of caches here?
Yeah, that's
sort of thing.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to the World of Cache Tour.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. All right, Chad. Next week. Chad. Next week's show, guys, we are talking about apps. We were talking about caching aid apps. It's been years since we've done this show, so I figure we should be due for another one. Apps to aid you in caching. That is next week's show, Chad. So Chad, you know what? You are the Android guy. So you are the full Android app guy. I don't know what Android apps to use, so that's all you get. So Jesse and I would be doing the iPhone. Chad will be doing the Android. I don't think. Is there any other phones left? I don't think there's any other phones left. Are there? I think it's just Apple and Android now, aren't there?
Yeah.
Is there a,
BlackBerry is dead. Oh,
are there still around? I don't think there's anything left.
Nokia Symbian is long dead.
Okay, good. So I think it's just Apple and Android.
Windows Phone.
Windows. Was there a Windows
long
phone?
dead.
What about the
There
Google?
was a
phone?
Windows phone.
What
There
about
was
a
a
Google?
Windows.
Yeah, there was a Windows phone.
Oh, Google is Android.
Oh, okay. Then what am I thinking of? If it's not Google.
Well, yeah, Google makes that Pixel phone, but yeah, that's Android.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Ian says there's a Linux based app.
Linux. That would be Linux.
Sorry,
That would be Linux.
You can say Linux. Linus is the creator of Linux. So our Linux. So it's a big argument in the software world or computer world.
I actually do call it Linux. That's what I actually do call it. So that's what we're talking about next week, guys. So thanks everybody who called. Thanks everybody in the chat room. You guys were awesome. And we will talk to you guys next week. So let's close it out here. There we go. Please join us again on Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on the YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcast show. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you hit the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra audio, extra video, only available to our patron members. Please head over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Touch Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Art and Crafted, PathX.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when they make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week. We'll see you next week talking geocaching and taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We'll talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. Thank you, Chad. All right, guys. Ooh, I'm getting an echo here. Is that you, Jess?
I've changed nothing.
You've changed nothing. Okay.
I've changed nothing.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. We will talk to you guys next week. And anyone going to Midwest Geobash will be there next week. So we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you there. If you see us at Midwest, come up and say hello. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. And we will talk to you guys soon. People will be safe. Bye-bye.